Hello buddy, it's Bendominator and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking every single crew skin in Fortnite. And yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty interesting list because honestly, I'm not really a huge fan of most of these, I'm not going to lie. But there's like a few in here I really like. But before we get into it fully, there is the brand new crew skin that just came out that is not on this tier list. And I'm just gonna say, if I had to rank this one, I would probably put this one in B tier, maybe like a high B tier. So yeah, I'm just telling you guys where I would put it since it's not on the tier list. And then for whatever reason, the Cube Assassin skin is on here twice, I think. I don't really know why, but of course I'll only be ranking it once. So let's get started here with the Lombro skin. I don't remember all the names of these, so I'm just going to try my best, but I'm pretty sure this is the Lombro. Not a huge fan of this one. I really like the colors. I like how colorful it is. I like llama skins a lot for the most part, but I don't know. I think in terms of like crew skins, I'll put it in B. If I was going to rank it like for every skin in the entire game, it'd probably be like a C tier or a D tier. But since we're just comparing it to other crew skins, I'm just going to put it in B. Then we have Loki, which I like Loki a bit. I'm glad that they gave him like the MCU design, but I wish we kind of got the version from the show as like an edit style or something. I know that's a lot of like the show edit style is something a lot of people really wanted to see from the skin, and it's strange that we haven't gotten it. So I'm also going to put that in B tier. I have Green Arrow, which I honestly don't hate Green Arrow, but I'm pretty sure I only used the skin once for the video that I made for him, and that's it. So I'm gonna put him in D tier. Not a huge fan. I forgot what the skin is called, but I really like it. I actually really like the skin. I think this is gonna be the first S tier skin in this tier list because I think this is one of the best crew packs. I think this came out in a time where the crew pack was still like relatively exciting. Nowadays, I kind of forget about the crew pack, but I remember this was kind of released during a time when I would always get excited at the end of every month to see what the next crew pack was going to be. This was a really fun one, but yeah, I just love drift stuff. I love that they gave it like another edit style with the blue. I think it works really well. This skin, I do not know the name of either. I really don't like this skin at all. I'm probably going to put it in D tier. Don't have much to say on it. It's just very not detailed. It does not feel like it should be a crew skin. It feels like a starter pack skin, which is kind of a common theme throughout a lot of these, unfortunately. Then you have the Alley skin, which I believe that's what it's called. I actually don't hate this one. I know a lot of people really did not like the skin. I'm going to put it at the top of B tier because I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It's probably not a skin I'm ever really going to run, but it's not a huge deal. I don't like how long the hair is because it clips through a lot of stuff and it kind of looks weird. When it's clipping through like your harvesting tool and your back bling. But yeah, it's fine. Galaxia was the first one. I really like Galaxia, but it's not like amazing, you know? It's kind of basic. So I'm gonna put it in like A tier. It's good, but it's not like S tier good. Especially compared to other crew skins. Then we have this one, the Mecha Cuddle Master. This one was unique. I like it a lot for that, though it is kind of another Cuddle team leader. It does feel a bit different. It's got some things going for it. It got 3 different edit styles, 3 different color schemes, which I think is always a plus. Just feels kind of bulky to me, but I will give it credit for how much effort was put into the skin. I'll give it a high B tier, and I think I'm going to put these guys a bit lower now that I'm kind of seeing how these are being compared. I think that works a lot better. Summer Sky, I think, is really good, actually. I think this was a concept by Nolo Bands, if I'm correct. It looks really good, and I'm glad that Nolo Bands got a concept in the game. I think he had another one as well, being Eco. This one's another really good Nolo Bands concept. I like what Nolo Bands does with kind of meshing a bunch of different ideas into one skin. This one had kind of a bunch of different concept skin ideas meshed into one outfit, and I don't think it was actually supposed to be a Sky skin. I think Fortnite just branded as Sky to make it sell more, and gave it the Sky hat, because Sky was not a concept skin as far as I'm aware. But I actually really like this one, and I'm going to put it in A above Galaxy. I think it's a pretty good one. And I like how it kind of represents the concept community. And yeah, I think it's really cool. I always love celebrating concepts because I think those are some of the best skins that we get in the game. Next up, we have the Burning Wolf, which is probably one of my favorite starter pack skins. This is one of the few ones that I actually use, like, on a regular, like, somewhat regular basis. Like, maybe once or twice every season. I'll put this on for a couple of matches. And, yeah, definitely S tier, top of S tier. The best so far. At least in terms of ranking these, but that will probably stay true. This will probably stay at the top of S tier for the entire video. Because I really like it. I just love the purple and the black, you know. I guess it's more pink in this one, but, you know, you still get the idea. And then you got, like, the silver and just the whole, like, wolf helmet. And the fact that this skin genuinely, to me, feels like a classic Fortnite skin. It feels like something we would have seen in, like, a Chapter 1 Battle Pass, like a Tier 100. And I just really like it for that. It feels nostalgic for some reason. I don't really know why, but it just kind of encapsulates how those skins used to be. And I really appreciate it for that as well. Other than the fact that it's just a really cool looking skin. Then we got the Chaos Agent, like, Eternal version or whatever it's called. This one's fine. I don't think I've ever used this skin. Some of these crew skins I don't think I've used once. I think this is one of the crew skins I just have not used, like, at all. So it's kind of harder to rank it, but in terms of, like, what it looks like, I don't know. I don't really love it, but I'm probably just gonna put it in C tier. Then I think this skin is called Sierra. This one actually I used quite a bit when it first came out. I thought it was pretty good. I like the different color options. I always love when these skins have edit styles, but I am not a huge fan, but it's not bad. So I'll probably put it here. It doesn't really have as much effort put into it as these two skins seem to. But I will say it is more appealing than this skin here. Then with the Cube Assassin, which I kind of forgot was a crew skin. Not a huge fan of this one, but also I don't hate it. I guess I'll put it in C tier. I think it's better than these skins, at least. Do not like this skin. I don't like Sloan. I don't like getting reskins or, like, redesigns for the crew, and I just think this one is extremely boring. Not as bad as these two, but this is the skin that really got me to question if I should still be subscribed to the crew. I still am to this day. I've gotten every single crew pack up to this point. And I don't plan on unsubscribing anytime soon, but this skin really was testing me. I was like, not a huge fan, not really a huge fan, and if they're gonna keep making skins like this, I don't really know. But it ended up getting a little better from there. We have this skin, which I completely forgot about, but I thought it was cool at the time. But it's just kind of boring. It's just kind of boring. There's not really any... I'll put Loki. Yeah, it's probably about there. This skin, I forget the name of it as well. I actually liked this skin a lot when it first got revealed, and then I kind of realized how boring it was. I think, like, because this skin came out at a time where so many of the crews were just extremely, like, boring and not really impressive to me, this one stood out to me because it seemed like it was better. It seemed like the crew was getting better, and I was really excited about it, but then I finally kind of used it in game, and I was just like, it's not really that exciting. It still feels like a starter pack skin. Gonna put it in B tier. I mean, it's better than all the... well, you know what? I'm gonna move it down one. Because I like the colors on it, I just think the design of the outfit here is better. And this has, like, better side cosmetics and stuff. I completely forgot about the skin. I don't think I've ever used it. I don't even know what month this came out in. Like, I have no... I don't recall this skin ever existing. Like, I mean, I own this skin. I have it in my locker, but I never even, like, give it a chance. And I really don't know how to rank this one because I've never used it. I don't even remember it existing. And it's like the definition of starter pack skin to me. Like, it's just not very impressive. Like, masked character that has, like, a very simple color scheme, and, like, it's just not great. It's not great. I'll probably put it there. Not a huge fan of the skin, honestly. I wasn't really a huge fan of the, like, whole Mecha Team Leader skin in general, but I liked... Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. I liked the design of Mecha Team Leader but I was never really a fan of like the idea of running it as a skin. It just seemed kind of bulky and just not very fun to use. But I was interested to see what they were going to do with it for this redesign, and I'm going to say, maybe an unpopular opinion, but I think this is a much worse version of the Mecha Team Leader because it takes all the personality of what made the Mecha Team Leader unique and cool and just makes it a 7-themed skin, and that is just... if that doesn't encapsulate Chapter 2 Season 2... Well, if that doesn't encapsulate Chapter 3 Season 2 perfectly, I don't know what does. Like, taking cool ideas and making them really boring due to, like, a really boring theme and design scheme that I just don't find interesting at all. Mecha Team Leader originally had some cool ideas going for it. It had, like, the different colors representing different Fortnite skins that were popular and still are popular today. And it just kind of turned it into a 7 skin, which it's just a 7 robot now. With I like the bear head still is there, but you can't really tell. So it's like, I don't know, it's fine. It's a good design, but it's not like a great skin. So I'm gonna put it in D tier. Credit where credit is due. It is cool. It looks cool, but just as a skin and like when it compares to the original Mecha Team Leader, I'm not a huge fan. And then we have this skin, which is all... I don't think well, no, I've used the skin before, definitely. I've used it before. Not a lot, though. It's creative how it doesn't use the arms, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like the skins that do that. I get it, it's creative, it's unique, it's cool. Don't think it looks good, though. I don't think it looks good. I think it looks kind of awkward. So I'm gonna put it... Like, it's creative and it's cool and I want to give it credit, but it's just not my thing. And when it comes to all these skins, like, I know... I like it because I like seeing creativity in the crew pack, and I think that it's really good when we see a skin that stands out. And I feel bad because I've been wanting to see more creative looking skins in the crew pack, and I always complain about how a lot of them look like starter packs, but then when we get something that's creative and it doesn't really jive with me, it's kind of in a weird predicament where it's like, yeah, I appreciate the skin, I'm really glad that this is what we got, but it's not something I'm personally going to use. But I'm happy for the people that do like it, and I hope we get more skins that are creative like this. So for that reason, I'm going to put it in B tier, even though it's not my cup of tea. I think it definitely deserves to be up here, at least higher up on this list. And I think that we need to get more skins in the vein of this. And in terms of the brand new crew pack skin, just kind of reevaluating them with the rest of my tier list, I'll probably put the skin in B tier. I think it's good. I think it's pretty creative. It has some cool side cosmetics. I would have liked to see a more interesting color scheme, but overall, I think it is pretty good. I think it's not the most creative thing in the world. It's not the most interesting thing in the world, but it's better than a lot of what we've seen from the crew, in my opinion. But overall, here's my entire crew pack tier list. Of course, the Spire Assassin's down here because we already have one up here. I don't know why this tier list has two. But, yeah, this is my overall tier list. You can see that it's kind of a lot more skins down here and in the B tier and like in the middle. Overall, I feel like most crew skins are either average or just very boring and not interesting. I don't think a single one of these is bad necessarily. Like, maybe I would say this skin is bad. Maybe I'd say this, like, Green Arrow and stuff is bad. The D tier, like, even the D tier, like, some of these I would consider bad, but some of these I would consider fine. It's just, none of these skins I really ever want to run. Like, other than the S tier, I never feel like running any of these skins. Like, even the stuff I put in A tier and B tier that I think a bit highly of, I just don't care to run them compared to a bunch of other skins in my locker. And I think that's a problem when you're paying a monthly subscription for these skins and their side cosmetics. And I honestly hope that they end up doing better because I don't think there's really been many crew skins that have, like, satisfied me, honestly. And maybe I have too high, like, hopes for these skins or expectations for them. But I don't know. A lot of them just kind of feel like starter packs that you buy in the item shop for like $5. Or what? They're like $3 now, I think. I don't even know. But yeah, a lot of these just feel like starter pack skins. And I know there's like a lot of effort that goes into like most of these, but it just, a lot of the time it feels like these are kind of not the highest of what Epic has to offer. You know, a lot of these, you would think for the crew, a subscription service, they would want to sell it with the best skins that they possibly can, like what they do with the Battle Pass. I feel like a lot of Battle Pass skins, Epic really puts a lot of work into making them extremely creative and unique and really good. And then with the crew, it kind of feels like an afterthought sometimes. Other months, it's different. Some months it's really good, some months it's not so great. It's kind of a mixed bag. But yeah, that's just generally how I feel about the crew. And yeah, what do you guys think about the crew pack? Let me know in the comments below, how would you rank these skins? And yeah, what is your general just feelings about the crew? Do you think it's worth it or not? I'm honestly curious to know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, because I make videos like this all the time. And you can also use my supporter creator code Bendominator in the Fortnite item shop #ad. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.